Hey, and welcome to the zone, the no fluff results only zone. This is where it happens. This is where you get the stuff as a small business leader to rocket you into performance, into results. That's what it's about. It's not finding all the fluffy stuff, what is the universe doing, and how are you going to be affected, and how do you feel to that? We're not going to deal with that kind of stuff. We're going to deal with the things that matter, the things that move you forward in your business so that you can get results. That's what it's all about. So if people like you, they'll listen to you. But if they trust you, they will buy from you. I'm Sean Smith, and this is The Zone. So we're talking today about branding. If they listen, if they like you, they listen to you. And if they trust you, they buy from you. There are three stages. I want to share with you three stages in your branding process. Three stages in how you present yourself to your target market. Number one is you create awareness. Awareness you create by delivering your uniqueness to people. This takes time. You've got to build value in this. You have to give them your image, what you stand for. We spoke about this yesterday, what you stand for, what you believe in, what your assignment, your cause is. You give people a cause. It's bigger than just an organization. Hey, how's it going, Gene? Hello, Jack. Hey, you give them a cause. You give them something to see, something to feel, something to experience. It's Tony Robbins said, people will remember how you make them feel a lot longer than what you give them, what you teach them. So give people an experience, create awareness of who you are, what you do. I mean, that's what I'm doing right here, is giving you experience, bringing you some of the information and some of the experience, some of what I've invested in myself to invest in you. It at a certain point in time, let me say this, is that creating awareness sometimes is very hard when you've gone through a difficult patch, when you have experienced failure, when you've experienced tremendous pressure, a crisis, a traumatic event. It's very hard to create awareness because, I don't know about you, but my natural inclination is to withdraw. I go within myself and I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to see anybody. And that's probably what I did a couple of years ago, 10, 15 years ago. I just withdrew. When I should have been a leader and stepped out, I withdrew. And the situation was like really delicate. But I want to encourage you is that, repurpose yourself, reestablish yourself, rediscover yourself, and get out and create that awareness. Get yourself on a platform, get your message out there again, get who you are out there. So create an awareness of you, of your brand, what you're about, what you stand for. Secondly, then you involve people in a community. This is where you share with them. And let me say this to you. You need to get excited at that point in time about satisfying their problem, giving them a solution to their problem. Be the solution. Get out there and see how you can help them, how you can solve the problem. The world is hurting. People have problems. It doesn't matter how successful they are. They have problems. One day I was sitting with a businessman, and he's a very successful businessman. And we were sitting at the table, and everything that I said to him, he had an answer for. He rebuffed me on every sort of business concept or business principle I was introducing. And in the end, I just sat there and I said, there's got to be something. This person has got a problem in some area. And so I said to him, if you were a business, if your life is a business, are you successful? And he put his head down and he said, no. And then he began to, hey, Aubrey, he began to share with me how his life had fallen apart and relationships, etc., etc. So on the outside, he had everything, but on the inside, he was dying. And so everybody has got a need somewhere that you can reach and you can be a solution to. You see, as you create your uniqueness and you make people aware of your uniqueness, of the value that you can bring, and you make it aware. Now, as I said, that takes time, but then you begin to pull people into a community where you can share with them, where you're not in the selling business. You need to be in the education business. You need to be in the business of educating your target market, educating them, giving them value, giving them tremendous value of your expertise, your insight, your wisdom, your experience, your years of learning a trade, of knowing a product, your authority basis. So you draw them into that community. Hey, Edith. So you draw them into that place where you can begin to deliver great content to them, great value to them. And that's a very important part of where you're sharing your life, sharing your gift, sharing your ability with them. And then the third stage that you get to is where your target market now becomes your ambassadors. They become the ones that they promote you. So as you go out there, and let me say this to you, even if your whole world seems to be falling apart, get out there. And when we went to the United States, it was, people don't even know how much I was dying on the inside. We were hurting so much. And it was just like one layer upon a layer of disappointment, disillusionment. It was just this. I didn't know, I've just come out of pastoring for nearly 20 years, and now I'm in a place that nobody wants to know me. You damaged goods, nobody wants to know you. And so I had to rediscover, and I began to do workshops and talks, etc., on leadership mentoring, how to be a real mentor. Just from my experience, I could learn lessons that I could begin to convey and take people through a process of learning and developing a strategy for their life. And so I began to repurpose myself and just give it away, just begin to help people with that. And so that I could find when you're going through a difficult time, when you've been through a crisis, you've been through a traumatic event, what then? What do you do then? And so sometimes it's hard to discover yourself. But, when you create the awareness and you begin to deliver your value, your uniqueness to others, you begin to deliver it and you begin to share it, and suddenly a community begins to form around you. People begin to believe in you. They believe in and begin to trust you, and then they begin to buy from you. And so, it's that whole relationship process that you begin to develop and you work through slowly but surely. It takes time, even when you're hurting. Just do it. Deliver who you are and begin to educate people on your expertise. Give it away for free. Don't think selling. Put off the selling mindset. Turn off the sweat of selling and begin to relate to people, begin to educate them, begin to solve their problems. Something begins to happen. Don't let them down. Keep your word, keep your promises to them, stay with integrity, and and deliver a great product, deliver a great service. And people will begin to not only like you, but trust you, and then they will begin to buy from you. So you can, in 3 easy steps, and I'm not saying it's not quick, it takes time, it's a process, but you can go from 0 to hero by creating awareness, by building a community, and by creating ambassadors, by creating people that are your fans. And that's what you're looking for. People who will share who you are, who will own what you do, and share it with others. They become your influencers. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. And if you got something out of this, Let's see, did I miss anybody? No, everybody. I got everybody's comments, and I did say hi to everybody that is here, I think. Yeah. And so if you got something out of this, won't you please pop hi from Gina too. Hiya, Gina. So, you know, be encouraged in your leadership. And hey, Janine, you're very welcome. It's super duper. I love sharing, and I hope you got something out of this. If you did, please pop a share. If, you know, tag somebody in it and say, hey, check this out. You could be encouraged with this, all right? And so it is absolutely my pleasure. Thank you for being here, and we will see you. Hey, don't miss tonight. Michelle and I are on in the evenings as a couple, and we're talking relationships and principles of relationships, etc. So we'd love to have you on there as well with us, having fun together. So love you, appreciate you. Have a super, super duper time, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time at 4, live at 4 Greenwich Mean Time. All right, blessings. Bye-bye.